Alright, A LOT of Ishgard. I've been put in charge of our arrangement with Tapper's Den, you see. However, the very first of the Tappers to come bearing ceruleum has asked quite a lot of us, if I do say so. The wish for our help in getting Juturna Platform G up and running. The very same platform that's the head of the Imperial's primary energy pipeline. What's more, he's a Garlean. I was convinced the only engineers left in Tapper's Den were from conquered territories. In any case, I'm not qualified to judge the motives of the man. I'd feel much more at ease if I had someone of your experience helping to make the call. I thank you for your willingness to assist. Let us go and speak with the Tapper in question. He's a man of the name Appius. Oh, Vala's eating. I was like, what does that sound? Hello. I suppose you must be the friend Remoulade wanted to fetch. Yep, that's me. Don't listen to my boy Tartar. Don't worry, we can strike a deal. You have my thanks for getting him to agree to my proposal. Do not misunderstand. I have yet to agree to any such thing. I merely wanted someone to present, or someone present during our talk. Very well, though I do believe my proffered deal would be a boon to us and the Ilsabard contingent alike. I used to work on Juturna Platform G, you see, so I know more than most about the facility and its operation. That may be so, but your relationship to the facility notwithstanding, why should a Garlean such as yourself still be taking refuge in Tapper's Den? We've been led to believe that the former workers residing there were from other territories. You're right on the technicality. I was a supervisor rather than your technical staff. Oh, typical staff. When the platform went down, it only seemed right that I stay with my crew. I always thought we were close, but living alongside them in Tapper's Den has made me realize that I took them and their skills for granted. And that's to say nothing of the blind eye I turned to their struggles. That's why I came to you. It's high time I be of some real use to them, and everyone else if we're lucky. If we manage to get the platform back in working order, it'll dramatically increase our capacity to pump and refine ceruleum for everyone in the region. Sadly, we're more than a few hands short of a full workforce, not to mention the lack of supplies, which is precisely where you come in. Help us to get things up and running again, and you'll have your share of ceruleum coming out of the rig. You can come up with a more mutually beneficial agreement if you tried. So he says, what do you think? I mean, yeah, seems fine to me. Yes, I've been leaning the same way myself. Ultimately, what he says about the potential benefits is true. Nevertheless, I doubt the higher-ups would assent to this. I suppose that this is how it goes when you're dealing with military types. For what it's worth, I do understand the hasty to throw your lot in with someone from a hostile nation. Thus, part 2 of my proposal. I shall do you a service to prove myself worth of the contingent's trust. I had a look around the fringes of your camp here before you arrived, and I've spotted a few ceruleum engines in need of repair. If I fix them up, your superiors would have no reason to suspect that I want to see you driven out. Less reason in any case. Or you could rig them to explode. Assisting us with use of local technology could go a long way, I'd imagine. That said, I have not heard anything about the ceruleum engines we've scavenged breaking down. It's not as if they're entirely useless yet, but I guarantee they're not running as they should. Give me the opportunity and I can have them working efficiently and safely. I think you're gonna rig them to explode. You're welcome to accompany me while I do so. That way you can assure that I don't get up to anything suspicious. And then vouch for me with your superiors. I have no objections. I trust you will sense anything amiss. I don't know anything about these things. How am I going to know if he doesn't swap the doohickey with the doobly dad and cause it to explode? Let us begin with proper inspection. We can go to work as soon as you're ready. Though the ultimate objective is to get the engines running at full capacity, the purpose of this inspection is to work out what parts we'll need. However, I would hate to fumble something and be accused of sabotage. So I'd appreciate it if you could be the one to lay hands on the device. Never fear, I'll be right behind you, telling you what to look for. Oh my gosh, she's gonna make me rig it to explode. Wait, chat just reset. That's weird. If we inspect, say, 3 of them, we should have a decent idea of what needs repair. Lead the way. Huh? Call who? Who are you gonna call? The coffer that gives Amdapor Stone in Amdapor Keep doesn't anymore? Amdapor Stone? What? That's not the door. I'm assuming these are supposed to be on, like, buildings? You need it for the stone wall torches and housing? Oh. I thought you got those from something else. Did it drop high quality? Because they probably just got rid of the high quality ingredient. Was it possibly in like a high quality item? The fuck? Where am I going? What am I looking for? Are they not on the buildings? Oh, there's one. So they can just be out anywhere. So one over here. Oh, I got the gemstone trader. Cool. Crafting reagents. Be inside. Yeah. Someone just whispered me and said your mount was ass. What the fuck? What mount are you riding? Also rude? Yeah, what the fuck? Hi, Kuno. Hi, Mosh Ghost. They called your flaming wheels ass? What the fuck? Yeah, I'd freaking blacklist report that shit. What the hell? That's some dumbass response. I've never had anybody report me about my mount before unless they asked where I got it from. Give me a name. I'll fight him right now. How are the engines? Alas, I fear that each of those we examined are guaranteed to break down sooner or later, should you continue using them in their current state. I swear it on my integrity as an engineer. You are in dire need of instruction in the proper operation of ceruleum engines. You saw the little lamp light when you touch the switch, right? That only illuminates when there's an issue with the engine. They were switched off for want of fuel when the settlement was abandoned, no doubt, which prevented them burning out, only to let them freeze solid instead ere your lot turned them on. For the state they're in, I can only assume it didn't occur to you to warm them up first. I notice you have the heating technology of your own, but it will do you no good should the engines to power them break. Now will it? You have nothing to lose and everything to gain from my assistance. Yeah, what the fuck? They literally whispered you. Give me the name. Give me the name. I'll fist fight them right now. You won't block this and send this to me. I'll frickin' chew them out. You wait. What the fuck? I've literally never had anyone whisper me about my mount before. Was it Percival? There's no way. Percival, you would never. You would know if it was Percival because Percival's name would match. If the name is Percival, then yes. If their name was not Percival, then no. But dude, what the fuck? I'd whisper them back. I'd be like, can I freaking help you? I'd want to know what their problem is. Send me the name. I want to know. DM it to me. Very well. On behalf of the camp, I formally ask you to repair the ceruleum engines. Oh yeah, I have no idea who that is. I freaking report that shit. They can go ahead and go call someone else's mountain ass in a different game. If you told me where you were, I'd roll up on my own wheels, but I don't have them. Oh, God. I have my fingers crossed for you, Riley. Oh, roulage. What is going on? What happened to friggin' the Colonel? That doesn't look like Kentucky Fried Chicken. No, don't turn around at me. Oh, fuck, we're out of here. We're getting out of here. Hurry, grab your mounts. We're leaving. So I don't ever report anyone for anything, so I've never done it before. But if you right click and go to report, it gives me an option to report for RMT activity. Is that right? There is a different way to report for different reasons. It's kind of like a roundabout way. Nope, I'm leaving. Goodbye. How do you have to do it? You have to do it through like the contact list? Yeah. So if you do it through the contact list, you can... Oh, maybe you can't. How do you report someone? I can't even remember how you actually report someone through... You can add them to the blacklist. How do you report someone for something else? Do you have to do it through the help? Support desk? Yeah, here we go. Here. Support desk and then contact us.
Welcome all. I hope you brought offerings for Mams.
There you go. It's not as simple as just clicking a report. You have to like file a formal report. Noffer! Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? I'm going the wrong way. Hi, Noffer. How was your stream? Were you pushing keys today? Were you raiding? What was on the agenda? It was awful. I was doing Mage Tower, and now I'm gonna go cry and eat my feelings away. I heard the Mage Tower is pretty tough. Kind of glad they kept it pretty tough, but I've heard it's like real tough. Too much work? Yeah, it's just... I know it's a lot of work, but I'd also hate for that person to be a fucking ass to someone else, you know? That's the only thing that would like make me go through the effort of reporting somebody is if someone was... If I risk that person being a fucking asshole to someone else. Sorry, I'm muted because Mams is barking. But it's that overtuned. It's pretty bad. No, we don't want to report them for RMT because then they'll just like throw... I don't think they'll do anything for reporting, for falsely reporting for RMT. You don't want to report for RMT. But thank you, Noffer. Thank you so much. Welcome, Raiders from Noffer stream. If I haven't met you before, my name is Z. I'm a Lunar Dragon VTuber who plays a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. We're currently going through the MSQ of Endwalker. Which is why I'm in follower-only chat mode, basically for protection of spoilers. But yeah, welcome. I hope you enjoyed watching Noffer suffer through the Mage Tower. Which were you doing it on your Demon Hunter? Were you doing Vengeance, or...? What are you doing back here? We returned. There's been a development. Perhaps it's best to see for yourself. Yep. Hi, Darren. Yeah, we figured out how to report. That's just... We got the instructions on how to report. It's just the process to do it. What's this Mage Tower I keep hearing about? It's in WoW. The Mage Tower 2 expansions ago was kind of like a challenge. Kind of like a one solo instance challenge mode where you could earn different weapon appearances from. That was generally pretty difficult, but they brought it back retuned 2 expansions later for people to try during a, like, basically during a time window, and apparently it's, like, really overtuned right now. It's supposed to be pretty hard. I've watched, like, Nagura and others do it, but I haven't really looked too much into it. I've heard it's pretty rough. Druid and Demon Hunter tanks? Oh, I always wondered how the Bear Druid would fare, because it definitely needed the legendaries back in the day. But I guess you can probably equip your legendaries, right? It's something from WoW, Just Eve. We're talking about the Mage Tower returning in WoW. We just arrived before you did, and too late. But you can't use any of the legendaries, even though it's time walking? You could always use your legendaries in the dungeons during time walking. I'm surprised you can't. Oof. That's rough. We arrived just before you did, and too late. Too late for what? What happened? Orange Julius. After the news about the 10th, he revealed us... Oh, he relieved us of our duties. Then he was alone. Oh, you bet he would. There's a lot of pride in that man. There's a lot of pride in all of you. You just tried to, like, destroy our camp. You wanted us to be free, free to choose our own fate. I don't know about that. I think he wanted you out. Without him to guide us. I have just this moment spoken to Lucia. We are ready to commence the transfer of the refugees here to Camp Broken Glass, should they be willing to accept our aid. Some would rather die. Well... And most of us just want to live. Songs and standards be damned. We just want to live. We'll need to speak with the refugees. They'll have to decide for themselves if they wish to come with us. If any would prefer to stay, we can have supplies brought over to them. It will be a hard journey for the others, but we'll see they reach our camp safely. Nod. Nod. Everybody nod.
You are now allowed to boop Mum's snoot.
Advent Crest, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. What happened to your arm? After what happened to his family, the first was all Orange Julius had left. Now even that's been taken away from him. He's not alone in that either. There's a comfort in having someone to follow, someone to lead. Alright, let's go check on everyone down here. You want to talk to me now, Theodora? I hope the Ilsbard contingent actually makes some kind of difference around here. Oh, well, that's a change of pace. You and me both. Can we go in this room? Oh, we can. I thought maybe they would close the doors. Wow. Hi, Thancred. Best not dwell on it. Not when there's work to be done. It is. Alright, I'll excuse myself. Can I attune to your eighth right now? Aha! Finally! It was only ever a dream, wasn't it? To think we could reclaim it. Rebuild it all ourselves. Before this all began, I sent my wife and daughter away to the provinces. If there's a chance I might see them again, I'll take it. So take me. Take me with you. Don't worry, we got you. What about you? Well, got the Aetheryte sorted in the end. All it took was a few adjustments, and now it works as well as it ever did. From what I can tell, the one in... What? Laterum? That's how I've been saying it. Is also functioning as normal. That's where you lot are staying, isn't it? Now that most of us are packing up and leaving this place, I reckon there'll be more use for me and my skills over at your camp. Yeah, come with, yeah, join us. Yeah, you're more than welcome. The more the merrier, I guess. Is this in here? Oh, it's you, the one who treated me with such kindness. I heard from the others that you're not from around here. I thought you were one of us. Not that it makes much a difference now. Pure bloods. Immigrants. Savages. After a while, the words start to lose meaning. Until all you're left with is anger and fear and hate, and I'm too tired. If you and yours have come to offer aid, I'd gladly accept. Alright, well that's 3 for 3. We have much to discuss. Our rescue, the attack on Camp Broken Glass. What we hope to talk about with Quintus. But all of that can wait. More urgent matters demand our attention. Ooh, like ordering my boba. Boba order time. Maybe you. Ordering boba. Oh, and I think my order still made it within the promo time. Because I think there was like a limited amount too as well. Yeah, you can order now. It started at 4. Let me see. I'll double check for you. But I'm pretty sure it was at 4 o'clock. Oh no, well 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Oh, well it let me put in the code. It did say 7:30. I don't know. I put in the code. It accepted it. It took it. I can show it. But the free delivery is in 13 minutes? Let me see. View receipt. No, it took off the delivery. Yeah, it still gave me free delivery. It wasn't very much of a charge for the delivery for where I ordered from, but... it still didn't charge me for the delivery. There's obviously still the service fee, but the delivery's not on there. It seems fine. Where was the tweet? Hold on. Let me check Final Fantasy's Twitter. I'm not going to show Twitter on stream. That's dangerous. It took the promo code. I don't know. Oh, they put the website out for the Starlight celebration? Whoa, look at the little minions. Whoa, they're so cute. I didn't even see this. No one's been posting anything in the Discord because everybody's so busy playing, but like, I didn't even see this because I haven't been on Twitter. Well, I hope I didn't order too early. Either way, Purple's probably gonna order food anyways. Yeah, it looks like a little mobile item. It's very cute. It's a little wall hanging dangly doodad. The little minions are so sweet. How cute. December 16th. Yeah, it's in the picture. Neat. It's not what I was looking for though. Oh yeah, it does. Even in the tweet it says 4:30 p.m. Well, I hope I didn't order too early. It still gave me the free delivery. Yeah, it says 4:30. They still took the code. Very confusing. Hi, Cobra. And maybe I'll just order again something else tonight. I'll order dessert or something. I'm not really too worried about it. Of course, if they don't let me use the same code again, then I'll be kind of stuck. Hey, hi, Snoop Chog. Thank you for the follow. Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess I'll find out. Can you order dessert again anyway on me? I think you'd have to order it. Or I could put your email in for an account or something. We'd have to make you an account and order it, but... yeah, it says orders placed. This is for the free delivery. Huh. I don't know. I put it in. I got the free delivery. I don't know. Maybe I'll order again. Maybe I'll have to try ordering again. If not, we'll do it when Purple gets home to order dinner tonight. Lee's Sandwiches is on here. Oh, fuck yeah. The fuck? I guess we'll find out. All right. Let's continue. Are any of the refugees willing to come to the camp? Yeah. Like all of them. Thank the 12. You and I should go first and secure the route back to Camp Broken Glass. With all the creatures and tempered skulking about, I expect we'll have our hands full. This could come in handy. Conqueror's Chain, courtesy of our Laminson friends. I'd save it for the tempered, though. Okay. I'll mark a few points that need surveying on the map. Once you've taken care of the riffraff, we'll meet back at our camp. Just gonna eat my eggs real quick, you know. Gotta stay nice and fed while out in the cold. And I have a blue quest. Hello. What do you need help with? Excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen a little boy with with hair similar shade to mine? He's my son and I can't find him anywhere. Oh, was this the lady taking care of the kid down there? Or are they different NPCs? It all started when I told him he ought to seek refuge in your encampment. He started wailing and sobbing like I'd never seen. The next thing I knew, he was running hell for leather, goodness knows where. How do you like Final Fantasy USSR? Garlemald is definitely... The music in here is great, but man... Whew. Definitely is nothing to really marvel at. I'm worried that they may have left the station altogether and the streets above are rife with danger. Please, could you find him for me? Oh, you will? Bless your heart. If I know my son, he's probably tried to return to our house to the north of the Palladium Novum. Try there first before anywhere. He'll be easy to recognize, I should think. What with the color of his hair and all. Yeah, the Final Fantasy VII definitely was, not always the prettiest sights there, especially in, like, the slum areas. Oh, you meant 6. Oh, I would not know. I've never played 6. I thought you were talking about, like, the slum areas of, like, 7. I was like, yeah, I can see the dreariness. I think either would work. Okay, do I need to, like, go around some way? Do we need to get up there? Is there a way to get up there? Do I have to go this way? Here we go. Is that you? There you are. Ew. Hey, don't turn around. Another block street. Who are you? Hey, I'm gonna need you not to go. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, turn the other way. Mother sent you. Tell her I won't go to the enemy's camp. I'm going home. Don't run that way. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, I'm not playing games. I'm also not a babysitter. Once again, the boy with sky blue hair has taken flight. and will likely be looking over his shoulder for signs of trouble from now on. Alright. Follow the boy the safe distance. You got it. You gonna turn around? It wasn't me. Yeah. Totally. Carby. Shh. We're being sneaky. Oh, shit. Are you gonna turn around? Oh. Where are you? Are you gonna climb it? Where? I don't know what the plan is here. That's a mob. Oh. Oh, that would have been tricky. Not today. No, no. I don't think I'm hiding. What if I sit? Oh, you saw nothing. Oh my god, this wall actually works. You got 2002'd, Riley. I'm so sorry. Oh, god damn it. The wall didn't work. No! This bunny is way too tall for that wall. I hid behind it. That bunny is way too tall. 4,000 in queue. Fuck. I hope you get in soon. I don't know why I thought hide would work when I did this. Oh, I mean, I would think so too. Hide should definitely have worked. Rogue should be able, or ninjas slash rogue should be able to use their abilities. Hello? It's not like hide's good for anything else. It's not me, but you are standing right in the face of a robot. Maybe you're a robot, because the robots don't seem to care. Oh, oh my god. That, oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whew. That actually scared me. Oh. God damn it. Ugh. Moved too early. I wish there was at least like checkpoints, you know? Ah, I got too close. I'm just getting impatient. I get impatient. I don't want to do follow quests. I don't like sneaky follow quests. I get so impatient. I was saying if you're gonna have me do a follow quest where I can't be within a certain distance, at least give me like a circle radius. Oh, good night, Kazik. Thank you for hanging out today. Get some rest. God, do your turnaround flippy dip. Yep. Must have been the wind. Weird. I'm staying over here. It's a lot easier than jumping over the car. And I don't have to worry about jumping back. I'm afraid I'm gonna get found out if I go any closer. Uh-oh. You again? Leave me alone. I'm staying here to build a new house, bigger and better than the old one. I'm glad they let us, like, jump all over this terrain. Like, usually Final Fantasy 14 is not that adventurous with, like, letting you jump all over the terrain and stuff like that. Usually they give you pretty defined roads. I'm kind of glad I can actually just, like, jump over this terrain and get to the other side, you know? How'd that work out? Do tell. Why do you care so much? 'Cause you're gonna get yourself killed. We're enemies, remember? Why are you trying to help me? The mother's worried. I should go back to the station. Yep, sounds like a good idea. Gosh, it's so far away. I don't want to teleport into the... I don't know what's more annoying, running through the city or teleporting or having to run up the ramp. Alright. Brought your kid back. Where is he? I was wondering when I was going to see you again. I'm happy to report my son has returned. Poor creature, you should have seen him. Tears pouring down his little cheeks, crying his apologies to me. I know that you were the one who found him, though he didn't mention a word of it to me. I almost couldn't believe my ears when he said he wouldn't mind moving to your camp. He was dead against it hours ago. What could have happened, I wonder? What? He was attacked by a horrid Magitech, you say? Goodness, that must have been quite the shock for the little man. Thank you for coming to his rescue. There is a solitary lesson to be gained from all this, though. One that I hope he retains. Do not scorn a pro-offered hand. Or a proffered hand. I don't know why it came as pro-offered. Like there's two different... Prooford. Whether that hand be friend or foes, at any rate, I thank you for finding him. It's not much, but please, I insist. Well, I'll take that Aetheryte any day. And we leveled up. I got Rune Mastery. What does that mean? What's Rune Mastery do for me? Rune Mastery 4. Increases the potency of Rune 3. Ruby-rite, topaz-rite, and emerald-rite. Nice. Those were feeling a little soft, so I'm glad they got a potency increase. Dope. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta go do my actual quest. See ya. Oh my gosh. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Do 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 do. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Do I have anything left on my hunts? I probably do. Oh yeah, those birds I never went back for. I could go get those too. I know where they are. I should go get them. Finish up my hunt dailies so I can pick up new ones. Oh. Oh. Oh, right, we're not killing them. How could I forget? Murder is not the answer. Hi, Zalnaris. My quest still... Yeah, they're still 83. Okay, just making sure. I didn't stay very well up to date on flagging my title with the MSQ levels accurately. Whoa, that lightning. You got your Grubhub order in? Nice. I ordered mine at 4 and the offer says 4:30, but the code still went in and I got free delivery, so I'm hoping it still works. Oh, my boba's outside the door. Okay, I gotta go get my boba. I'll be right back. It accepted your code and gave you free delivery? Yeah, mine too. It wasn't supposed to work until 4:30 though. And I ordered it at like 4:16. So I hope I still get an email with the emote, but I won't know until like whenever they start putting them out, which isn't until like the end of the event. It wasn't working for you? I know there's a limit on the free deliveries, and it has to be, but if it's not accepting the code at all, then there's a problem. Because I know they had a limit on the free deliveries, and it had to be within the gamer whatever awards time window, but it's supposed to be open until the 15th. So, one, I hope it worked for me, and two, I will be right back. Yeah, the window's 4:30 to 7:30, but I put mine in at 4:15 and it still gave it to me. So I'm unsure how it actually worked or if mine worked at all. I still got free delivery and it accepted the code at 4. Alright. I got my taro milk slush swirl thingy-majiggy. It said promo code was no good. It wouldn't go till I removed it. Huh. You might have to read through the terms and conditions maybe. That sounds weird that it wouldn't go through. I need to tell Purple you're not ordering dinner. Well, I hope I didn't order it too early, because that would suck. But either way, I got boba, so we're chill. Oh, there you are. As expected, I ran into a few beasts who went down without much of a fight. The tempered proves somewhat troublesome. But those chains should keep them under control until our allies take them into custody. With that taken care of, I'm to gather a few supplies and then return to the station. While I see to that, would you mind aspiring Lucia of our progress? As it happens, I have some rather pertinent information from our recent scouting Sorry, I'm being texted. From our recent scouting forays. And I'll say it But I'll save that for later. First things first and all that. Maybe there's like, yeah, maybe certain restaurants that didn't want to be exempt from the free delivery, or I would maybe try a different restaurant, maybe. Maybe there's like certain restaurants that they're like, no, we don't want to be part of your promos. Not that the restaurants really get anything out of the delivery fee, I don't think. It's all on the driver's side. But who knows, huh? I was informed of Quintus's suicide. It must have come as a great shock to his men. Yeah, the code's gonna work all the way until the 15th. I think Solorn's having a problem getting the code to work, like, at all. So, I am unsure. What of the refugees? I'm told some were receptive to our proposal, but I would hear your first-hand account. That so many did not hesitate to accept the proves how desperate their situation has become. We'll do our best to make them feel welcome. The troops who participated in the ambush are no exception. They will be afforded the same treatment as any other refugees. Perfidy notwithstanding. I ordered food and it accepted Apple Pay, but then it said the promo was invalid and I had to remove it or cancel. What the fuck? That's super weird. Let me see if FF says anything about it, maybe. Starting now and running through the Game Awards, order Grubhub and use order code Endwalker to check out free delivery. They don't seem to say anything about it. The ninja action Hollow Niskuchi was enormously set as a weapon skill and should be an ability instead. Oh, well, that's irrelevant, but yeah, they just have the promo for ordering. I hope I didn't order too early. But yeah, it doesn't seem to... It might be at the free delivery limit, so the code may need to refresh on their end. Maybe. Maybe they need to, like... It's weird that they let me order at 4:15, though. Like, I wonder if they accidentally activated it too early. I wouldn't put it past Square Enix to accidentally activate it too early, because my order was definitely early, and I still got the free delivery on it, so... Does it show what time this was? The arrival time was at 4:50. But... I guess the actual date on the order is classified as 4:50, so maybe that's why it went through, because my actual order wouldn't be delivered until 4:50. Because I definitely ordered earlier than that. View receipt. Yeah, there's no time on the receipt. They only have the time of, like, the order. That the order was going to be delivered. Interesting. I don't know. That seems super weird. Maybe if you ordered something that arrived within the time window? But yeah, I don't know why yours would be getting rejected, Solorn. That's super weird. You do technically, like, if you don't care about the free delivery, you have until the 15th to figure it out. But it is strange. The troops who participated in the ambush are no exception. They will be afforded the same treatment as any other refugees. Oh, I already read this. We will tell our allies that these soldiers were acting under the direct orders of their legatus, and that following his suicide, they offered a full and unconditional surrender. Perhaps Quintus thought, had lived, he would be tried as a war criminal and his men punished with him. Perhaps by taking his own life, he hoped to absolve them of any culpability? Or perhaps, like to many others, he was a true believer to the end. Who can say? I didn't know the man or his heart. His reasons, noble or otherwise, died with him. And it falls to us to clean up the mess. That's true. That did put some more perspective on it. I guess that's also true. He could have been like... food for thought, I guess. Oh, this frickin' hat. Hut! How that... This frickin' hat. I always hated this hat. I forgot this whole set. Yep, there are those. Dang. I guess I should have seen what the sage ones look like. I assume you're curious about how... Oh, I guess they look like the healing set. Duh. I assume you're curious about how matters have progressed here in your absence. Quite well, as it happens. Now that we've procured ceruleum from Tapper's Den, the recently repaired heaters can provide much-needed warmth. Furthermore, we prepared sufficient food for everyone. Those from Tertium shall find a hot meal waiting for them upon arrival. Hi, Claire. There's one for you, so go ahead and get some well-earned rest. I believe that we're capable of wielding a ladle or two without your assistance. On your way, might I ask you to seek out your Stola? She was but recently attending to the wounded, but she's meant to be taking a rest herself. See that she is. Oh, I got more blue quests. Let's go. Give a blue quest. Hi, Gala. I've seen you before. In the Tertium, yes. I was part of the first group transferred here, but there's someone I'm trying to find. A small boy, red hair. Have you seen him? Oh no, not more kids. Yeah, he's probably still refusing to budge. Oh, apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Gala, 1st Legion. I've been doing what I can for the refugees, though I suppose I'm one myself. You see, I've always tried to help those in need. Some call me a busybody, in fact. Before joining the military, I was a member of the Vigiles Urbani. And it was our duty to keep the citizenry safe. I don't know why that was so hard to read. It was just a word. The citizenry safe. Old habits die hard, though, which is why I'm determined to look after that lad. He's been separated from his parents in the chaos, but he wouldn't leave the station without them. Thing is, there's no place for a child his age to be fending for himself. You've seen the conditions there. He needs food and warmth, which you and yours have been kind enough to offer. I should go back to the station and try to persuade him to join the camp. Could I trouble you to accompany me? It'll do him good to see you're not the monster he probably thinks you are. Alright, I guess we're going. Oh, okay. That's all the way back at the station, right? Yeah, I am gonna grab this other quest, just in case. Hello. Well. Now here's a sight for... Oh, sight that warms the heart. I thought it was going to be a sight for sore eyes. Never mind. I never thought I'd have the honor to be the hero of your pedigree, let alone beg for your aid. You see, I've got a shipment of supplies to send down to the tapper's den, and having someone who knows the lay of the land by my side would go a long way to ensure its safe delivery. I'd defend it myself, but I'd have to carry the bloody thing. If you'd be so kind as to escort me, I'm sure I'll make it worth your while. Yeah, you got an aether current. Of course it's worth my while. Well then, I'll be waiting outside the gates of the camp. Come meet me when you're ready. And don't take too long. Monsters abound in these parts. Alright, I got escort quest number 1 and escort quest number 2. Except the other one, I guess I don't really need to escort. She already made it over there. I guess she's a soldier, technically. Alright. Ready to go? They keep giving all these characters backpacks. When do we get a backpack? Do you think we'll get a backpack fashion accessory? I really hope so. Am I following... You're following me? Okay. This is the, like, third time I've seen this particular backpack. I think they should give it to us. Fashion accessory. Oh, okay. It's turning around. It'll be some time before we've mapped the entirety of this vast expanse. It stretches north as far as the eye can see, unhospitable to even the hardiest of explorers. It's a wonder that the Garleans survived at all, let alone went on to form the Empire. Seeing the Magna Glacies with my own eyes, however, I've gained some understanding of their disposition. Yeah, getting kicked out of, like, nice, relaxing temperatures all the way up here to freeze, I'd be angry too, not gonna lie. I don't know if I'd go, like, let's purge the rest of the world of savages angry, but I would not be a happy group of individuals. Like, I would not be a happy group. This taro stuff is good. Delicious. We're here safe and sound. I couldn't have done it without you, friend. Now all that's left is to deliver the goods. Let's enter those caves and get some shelter from the freezing winds. Alright. That wasn't that bad. Hi, Jarek. Well, the goods are safely delivered, but I'm afraid I have one more task to beg of you. Of course, I'll do it myself if I could, but I'm afraid it calls for someone with skills that I lack. You're not obligated to help me again, but seeing as how you're already here, maybe you wouldn't mind hearing me out. Yeah, I'll hear you out later. Maybe when I level a different class. We can talk about it later. I gotta go. It was nice knowing you. Oh, I only need... Oh, there's only one more blue quest after this, and I'm assuming it's by finishing the story. Nice. Triple triad! Play me. What cards do you have? Let's go, buddy. You and me. Oh, you have Quintus as a card. And it's descending. Okay. This is not looking well for you, my friend. Maybe different cards were in the works for you. Because this is looking rough. This is now a 6. Put that there. See what happens. Okay. Oh, it just keeps going. Wow. My order, though, is pretty bad. Wonder if the card's so low, it wouldn't even be able to take a 4. Oh, that's exactly what happened. Hey, Luna. Why would you fill your hand? I mean, I guess you're a Garlean, but all your cards are Garlean cards. During with a descending rule. Like, how awful. Oh, the plus hurts though. Dang. Alright, I see you. Doesn't really matter though. It's dissension order again. I should stop putting that one there. I don't know why I keep doing that. I can't descend any further. Oh, I didn't quite think this one through. The singing cluster quest doesn't work with 80 dungeons? Oh, yeah, that would... Oh, that's so unlucky. Because it has to be from 50, 60, 70 roulette, huh? Does the quest still say 50, 60, 70? I never even thought about it. It says it's supposed to, but it doesn't. Uh-oh. Well, report that bug. I doubt there was that many people testing that, to be honest. Oh, you gave me your... What a terrible card. Alright, give me your card. Yeah. Thank you. I got my Quintus card. Alright. Nothing says I'm about to lose my toes and fingers like a little bit of triple triad. Oh, there you are. Hello. If my prediction is correct, he should still be here. His name is Volusis. And most know him better for his scarlet locks. Considering how reluctant he is to leave, I doubt he'd answer if we tried calling him out. Would you mind helping me look? Nah, I don't mind. We can look. Kind of tired of babysitting here, but you know. That's what I was wondering, if they would give here's the Garlean head jewel eye piece. There you are. Volusis, we've been looking everywhere for you, still refusing to join everyone at the camp, I see. I'm not going anywhere, not without Mom and Dad. Don't you see? It's for your own good. I know you. Came here with Orange Julius, didn't you? Please, you've got to listen to me. Mom and Dad are alive. I know they are. Oh, God, don't do this to me, kid. No one's saying they aren't. Sorry to burden you, but I have a feeling he'll be more cooperative once he's got this off his chest. Hear him out, would you?
Welcome all. I hope you brought
Mal,
offerings
thank you
for
so much for the
Mams.
raid. Thank you, thank you. How was your stream today? I appreciate it. Thank you. Stream was fun as hell? Oh, let's go. Ooh, wait. These are bracelets on both arms? Wow. And they're actually kind of pretty. These are shiny. Are my bracelets on here? Oh, they're actually 520. What are the stats on these? Oh, they're crit and spell speed. 1 materia. It's actually not that bad. Might actually be an upgrade. Just for the crit alone, not gonna lie. But I do lose the materia slots, which kind of sucks. But all right, where are you, Y'shtola? Yeah, thanks for joining us, Mal. I'm glad you had an excellent stream. That sounds great. Were you doing MSQ again, or had you finished the MSQ? Hi, Y'shtola. Yes, yes, I've been taking proper breaks and abiding imbibing sufficient water. Such a weird word. What of the Warrior of Light? You and the twins have an established history of reckless disregard for your own well-being. I have no idea what you're talking about. Rude. We're all fortunate that none of you landed yourself in my care. I've already quite enough to deal with, between the tempered and the first wounded. Alas, though, I can mend their bodies. The toll their experiences have taken on their hearts and minds is another matter altogether. Wow, that's huge! That's awesome! For their sakes, we mustn't waver. But nor must we
chosen.
rush ahead in
Happy
eagerness.
26 months. I will be lurking to avoid spoilers, but Eily.
Eily, you too, Barracuda! Thank you for the 26 months! Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the lurk, too. Eily, you. I guess I love you. I guess Eily is I love you. But okay, so Eily too. Eily too. For their sakes, we mustn't waver. Oh yeah, I read this already. Upon sitting down settling down for supper, several cutscenes will play in sequence. All right, here we go. Time to sit again. You make sure we get a shout out for Barracuda. That would be great. Thank you. Wow, I think the 8th right here is so pretty. Thank you, Pale. Thank you, Blanky.
ああ、こちらに来ることを希望している人は現状これで全員だよ。
駅の方にもストーブと食料は置いてきた。あれでしばらく持つだろ
了解。みんなお疲れ様。じゃあ手当てが必要な人はこっちへ、大丈夫そうな人は奥に進んで。炊き出しやってるわ。
あったかい。おお、そうだろそうだろ。
Oh God.
なんてったってうちの貴公子たちが作ったんだ。思う存分温まっていけよな。
ちょっと待て。確かにイシュガルドで使われてるやつの図案はもらった。だが作ったのはうちの職人連中だっただろうが。
細かいやつ。まあいいけどな。うちは室内もポッカポカにしましたし。
あそれも手貸しただろうが、頭までポカポカか。
なんだよ偉そうに。っていうかお前が作ったわけじゃないだろ海賊。
Oh my gosh, these two.
その言葉そっくりそのまま返してやるよ、ボンクラ貴族。
何を
やるか。
負けるからやりません。
おい。
I wonder if they remind Orange Julius of like his brothers, because he had two brothers, right? That's what he said. His two brothers would go play in the pond. I wonder if he like imagines his brothers, you know? Or was it a brother and a sister? You could still imagine them
悪いものは入ってない。
arguing like siblings. We got Chipotle teal. Nice.
俺はアラミゴから来たが、つい最近まで帝国兵だった。ガレアンの上官といつも同じ飯を食ってた。
アジムステップ風の温まるスープらしいよ。私も初めて食ったけど案外うまいね。
少し味が濃すぎる気もするがな。
It's a bit too flavorful for my liking. Too flavorful.
ああ、あんたのとこと比べるとね。
You gonna try some orange, Julius? Aww.
この光景を眺めていると夢の中にいるような気がしてくる。
I feel bad naming him after a terrible juice chain.
Dinner.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just making sure.
Yeah. They can use some dinner. He still kind of deserves it. It can be endearing now. Yeah. It'll be like a nickname. It'll be our special nickname. Orange Julius.
粒子戦争が終結した時もこんな心地だった。朝目が覚めるたびどこまでが事実だったのかとわからなくなったものだ。やっと最近慣れてきたのだがな。キコーラと来たら待ったなしで次の驚きを引き連れてくる。本当に貴公と暁の血盟がいなければ人と竜あらゆる種族は引き裂かれたままだっただろう。グランドカンパニーエオルゼアが結成されることもこの派遣団が提案されることもなかったはずだ。次は私たちが彼の涙を後悔に変えぬよう尽力したいと思う。ああ、承知しているとも。各国の要人に報告するのは私の役目。
本当に奇跡のようですね。私
無念に思うか。
道半ばで散ったものが思い出されて寂しくはありますです。
Oh, sometimes I cut them off once I'm done reading my bed.
そうだな。
Hi Jaisu, how's it
私に
going?
も覚えがある。どれほど寒くとも不思議と凍えない夜があるものだ。
Pretty good. Just going through the MSQ. Reached a pretty heartwarming cutscene. Oh, a flower. What's blue? Wow, it's so pretty in blue. Whoa. Uh-oh. Did we share talismans with others? Did we have enough? We did not have enough.
帝陛下。
エーテル放射です。いけません。すぐに彼らの保護を。お待ちください、英雄殿。なんて、あなたはどうぞこちらへ。殿下がお待ちです。
Oh, fuck. You little piece of shit.
成功していますが、時間はないかと。
Hi, Kazik. Hams is barking. Sorry, Purple's coming in and out.
すぐに支度を。ほら、そろそろお目覚めになってくださいな。
What the fuck? God, I hate situations like these. Why do crazy people always want to sit at a dinner table and eat?
こちら、冷めないうちにどうぞ。兜を外すときは気をつけて。
Why is serving dinner to someone some sort of power move? What the fuck? I'm not down for any role play.
魂を別の体に移し替えられた気分は。ほら、あなたたちにアラミ語で倒されたアウルスとかいう魔導騎士がいたじゃないですか。
That fucker?
彼の残したブレインジャックなる技術がなかなか面白かったので改良して使ってみたんですよ。
It's such a pain in the ass. Yeah, that's probably the response.
おや、アシエン的には日常茶飯事なのですがね。あなたも深く考えずディナーを楽しむといいですよ。いやー、私なりに気を使ったと申しますか。あなたは殿下の友でしょ。だったらせっかく近所まで来ていることですし、友らしく食事に誘ってはどうかと提案したのですよ。
I'm literally going to punch you in the face.
そしたら返事がなかったもので、ぜひにと解釈いたしました。
What was that?
おやま、不愛想な息子が友人を連れてきて、お父上も感無量のご様子だ。
Did Fandaniel use the belief of the Garlean people? Like the faith of the Garlean people that to believe that Varys was still alive through the radios? To summon lunar, like, Varys primal something?
何？難しいことじゃないですよ。ガレマール帝国では一切の信仰が禁じられている。故に神おろしに足る強大な存在を でも
My bad.
あると思いませんか？彼らが恐れ、
Oh
敬い、
God.
すがるもの。そう、自身の国家、その象徴たる皇帝です。昨今、帝国には悪い風が吹き通し、伝説の初代皇帝が見まかられ、属州では独立運動が盛んになり、新たな皇帝が殺されたのを機に内戦まで起こり出した。となれば民草は願うでしょう。
What is that?
揺るぎないガレマール皇帝が立つこと。その切なる願いをバリス殿下の体に下ろして差し上げたのです。
The fuck is that?
そうして権限せし者はまさしくガレマールのアニマと呼ぶにふさわしい。
What's up, honey?
Those in the hallway, they were all trapped.
皇帝とは民草を復讐させる者。
Yeah.
広域にエーテル放射を行う力はまさにその現れです。それによって帝都に富と権力が集まってくるという概念も利用して各地からエーテルを集積してもらいました。終末の塔と呼んでいただいているものはアニマの一部を核として作り上げた端末なのですよ。
Freaking anima.
ね、殿下。
お前はすでに買ったことのある獲物に興味があるか？
I don't want to answer this question. I just want to leave. Can I leave?
ないだろう。せいぜい毛皮や肉欲しさに淡々とほふるだけだ。
Sorry.
俺に対しても同じこと。あの庭園で勝敗を決した時から取るに足らぬものと感じているのだろう。バカ
Also, hi, Framsy.
しかしお前に気がなければ前回を超える一戦など到底果たせまい。俺は牙を研ぐと同時に再びお前をその気にさせる必要があったのだ。英雄、それは絶望と悲嘆が渦巻く場所に現れ命を賭して戦うものだという。ゆえにあれこれと壊してみたのだが、どうだ。まあ今はいい。 こちらもまだすべての薪をくべてはいないからな。
I want to throw the food on the floor. Let me throw the food on the floor.
おや、お食事はもう終わりですか？
我が友を前にしては何を食っても飢えるばかりよ。加えてそちらも食欲はないようだ。友らしき行いとやらを一度は試すかと付き合ったが、やはりお前と俺はこうではないらしい。
Oh, my bad.
俺は以前アシエンからこの体を取り戻すまで別人の肉体を使っていた。なかなかに学ぶことも多かったぞ。異なる体躯で戦うからこそ己が癖も見えてくる。強さというものは魂に宿るのか肉体に宿るのか、それを問う機会をお前にも送ろう。取り戻しに来るがいい。
What is he planning to do? Man, Daniel, I'm literally like gonna throw you off this spire. You little piece of shit.
血みどろの光景を見たくなければ急いで追った方がよろしいかと私がお送りいたしましょう。さて、派遣団のキャンプはあちらですね。あなたの姿をした殿下もあそこを目指しているはず。追いかけて止めないと何をしでかすやらなのですが。
There's no way Xenos can pass themselves off as me. I was literally gonna have to go in there, rain destruction as me immediately. That fool may have been obsessed with me. He doesn't know one thing about this class, okay?
はい。ここからは徒歩でお願いしますね。でないと殿下のご意向に添えませんし。残念。私なんかを相手にしてる時間はありませんよ。あなたの行く手には。
You were playing a Reaper in this, so like my fear was big.
例えば、ほら。
Oh God.
テンパードになっている兵士です。彼らにはあなたのよ。いつもの体なら相手にもならないでしょうが、さて、お仲間たちを助けるために せいぜい頑張ってくださいね。
Fuck. You've got to be kidding me. Doesn't matter if I level sync. I don't have any... I'm probably like level poop. I'm assuming I have to fight you. But not a lot of time. These freaking portraits are so good. Okay. Wait, what am I doing now? Do I have to inspect you now? Oh, okay. I'm getting an ability. I got a medical kit. Okay, cool. Oh, I got another one. Okay. I don't have sprint. Hup. 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 How far is this thing gonna follow me? Oh, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. It turned around? What? Oh, this is no way out? Shit. Alright, I'll fight the thing. I lost aggro on the other thing, so that's good. Okay, so we can't go that way. If that one will turn around, I can grab this health pack. I don't know if I have time to... There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. Don't turn around. Wait. Grab this one while I can. Hold on. I like have this timer. What aggro? No, we're good. We're good. I can't hear you, honey. Oh, that one turned around. Nice, 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 nice.